can't play. You know, that's the old session man number one rule. How's everybody doing out there? Checking in on a, what is today? Friday. Oh, Friday. Yeah. Guess what Friday is? The day that we're going to see the Lambs of Gods in the Panteras. Yes. A lot of the fellas, my dear friend group, my old man friend group, are going to go see the Panteras tonight at the Coliseum, the Enormo Dome downtown. And dear Rex Brown, who is a homeschooler, invited us down to see the show. And Mark Morton, who we love from the Lamb of God. Mark is I swear to God, he might be the only guy I know who's more ate up with vintage guitars than Uncle Larry. That boy is ate up with vintage guitars. I'm telling you right now. We chat a little bit on the text once in a while, and he's got the disease as bad as I do. My God. Sweet guy though. I played some Lamb of God for my sons in the car yesterday from Marshall, and he was like, wow. He never heard anything like that before. But he liked it. He's like, it's like a Halloween movie. That's what he said. But yeah, homeschooling number 276 here. Early morning edition, bedhead again. I don't even care anymore. You guys know who I am. Do we have to worry about our pretenses anymore and getting all dolled up for you guys? You know, like taking showers and things like that. But I do have to take a shower in a minute and go do a video for Brett Papa. We're starting our descent into catalog hell, where we have to film 150 some videos for the paid subscription service. But yeah, that's gonna be great. A couple things to tell you today. Let's see. This is a pretty cool guitar. You know me, buying and selling always. Look how whipped this thing is, man. 58 TV Junior. It's whipped, but the back of the neck, there's no divots. It's crazy. As worn as it is, you know how I hate those divots in the back of the neck where you can feel them. This one doesn't have any. Good weight. Very resonant acoustically. Cool guitar. Dog ear P90. TV yellow. This guitar is close to being good. It's missing a key component. The bridge has gotta go. The original bridge. Listen to the sitar. Oh, great. That's like Ravi Shankar. That'll all be gone. In Monday, I'm going in to do a Music City Bridge overhaul on a couple of guitars. Robert Baker's going to come and film it too. He wants to, dear Robert wants to make a video about the Music City Bridge, and I don't blame him. He came over the other day and we did a little video. He's starting a whole new series that's very exciting. Going around and filming. I hope I'm not letting any cats out of any bags here, but he's going to go around and film a bunch of guitar players and talk about their one guitar they've had the longest. A little special about the sentimental guitars of Nashville. Kind of cool. But yeah, this will be all better with a bridge. Somebody already refretted it, thank God. So it's ready to go. It just needs needs a bridge. But yeah, what a cool guitar, right? I mean, I've owned a million old juniors in my life, but not many single cuts, to be honest. I've had way more double cuts over the years. I've had plenty of TV junior double cuts with the tortoise guard. I think I've owned maybe 3 or 4 of these over the years, but I don't have one at the moment, and this one sort of came across my transom. So before I met Janine, I was using whatever bits of philosophy seemed to float across my transom. But yeah, this is a cool guitar, and we're gonna make it even cooler in a minute. And let's see. Thanks for all the kind words about the double neck videos. I found out who that guy is. His name is Larry Briggs, and that's an old photo, probably from the early '80s or something. And I've got in contact with him. He has that place called Strings West. And I just sent him an email and said, do you remember this guitar? And he said, yeah, of course, I remember that guitar. So he was one of probably several owners of that instrument, that 58 double neck. Eric Ernest, who is the absolute all-time wizard of knowledge of the double neck, hollow body double neck thing. He's got a place called Abalone Vintage. You know Eric Ernest? I'm going to do a video with Eric, maybe next week. That guy is an absolute historian about the hollow body Gibson double necks, of which there are only 100 made in all-time history. So they're very, very rare. But dig this, man. This is pretty crazy. The original owner of the double neck was in a band called Keaty and the Cats, and they had a record deal, 1960. The guy's name was Larry Lee. Dig it. Ain't that crazy? Eric sent me these because he's like, yeah, that's your guitar. It has to be. It's the only one ever made in that configuration, with the Bigsby on the 6-string and the octave mandolin neck, you know. Not like they made a bunch of them. And here's another interesting video or picture. Nick Druschel at Glaser Instruments has Marshall's SG all in pieces. As I told you guys, the neck heel was badly broken. But look what he's doing, man. This is pretty crazy. Nick is a little genius. And a good-looking boy, too, he is. Handsome man. I always tell him that when I see him. You know, you could have been an actor, Nick. Let's see. He sent me this really cool... Dig this, man. This is crazy. This is what the neck heel looked like on the SG when he pulled it out. Splintered, just all to pieces. So he goes on his little CNC, he's a little computer wizard, and he makes an exact matching piece that fits on perfectly. Glues it on, and there you go, you got a neck block. You know, that ain't how Hank did it. And that probably ain't how the early repair guys did it, but man, pretty amazing what you can do in this modern technology. He said it's going to be amazing. He said it'll be just like it never happened. And isn't that what we like? What if we can go back and fix our life and all the terrible things that happened to us just like it never happened? You know what I've been listening to a lot lately? This shit right here. Sorry. What a great riff. Okay, but I want to get into more detail about that. Okay, he's like... Argent, hold your head up. But here's we all know that's a great riff. But here's the part that blows my mind. The keyboard solo that Rod Argent plays. I mean, this, on a pop single that was a hit, my man takes about a 1.5-minute solo that basically covers every idiom of music in the history of music. I mean, I'm going to play you this whole solo because I just don't care. And you're going to listen to it and you're going to dig it. Listen to where he goes. And the lick he plays at 336 in this solo might be the coolest organ lick I've ever heard in my entire life. Dig it. Okay. He's experimenting with all kinds of modes and concepts here. He gets into fugues and he gets into harmonic minor scales. He gets into implying lots of two majors over the one where he's playing. All over the one. There's a part where he plays D minor, G minor, and then E major, all over, creating great tension. But listen to this amazing solo. You've heard it before, but just dig how crazy it is. Okay? And I'll have something out of the mystery cup. What's them notes? Straight blues. Jethro Tull. Hold on a minute. That lick right there. Crazy. Somebody out there learn that on guitar and show me that, okay? What's interesting about that is the guitar player like playing an F sus in the chorus. Amazing, right? So the bass is on the F, and he's like, hold your head up. Amazing. What tension, right? Really cool. Great, man, great lick, great playing. You know, music is so much better now. Musicians are so much better now than they used to be back when they did all that silly practicing and learning lots of ancient music. I much prefer this 4-chord era that we're in now, where you could play one note over every chord of the song, drone a note over that. I much prefer the complexity of that. Did that sound bitter? I didn't mean it that way. Maybe I should do more pedal reviews. Okay, what else do we want to cover here? Is there anything in the VCB worth the fuck? Let's see, let's look real quick. Anybody else going down to see the Panteras tonight? I thought about bringing my little ones down there, but I really seriously thought about it. But Rex was cool with it. He was like, yeah, man, if you want to bring them, bring them. But, oh, and speaking of which, thank you for the kind words about the video of them rocking on AC/DC. What if it was for those about to swing and you did like a big band version of it? That'd be I was thinking about that today. That'd be pretty cool. You know, have like Harry Connick front the band and do it for those about to swing. Like a snappy number. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, thank you for all the kind comments. I see a common thread here. A lot of you guys out there experienced similar things with your parents, where they, you know, played music with you in an early age. And those memories are pretty powerful, right? And a lot of people were talking about how legit Marshall's tone was with that White Falcon into that little Gretsch amp. Man, it sounded just like it to me. We were getting that together, and I said, man, I got to play the SG, you play the Gretsch. And he was like, because he originally was playing the SG. And I said, man, you got to play that part in the Gretsch. And then as soon as we turned it on, I was like, well, there's the sound. That's exactly what it sounds like. I mean, people always think of old Filtertrons as being clean, when they're great for clean. But man, they distort beautifully, as Malcolm Young has proven to us over and over. And I will say, can I say this? Let's see. I can say this. I've thought about this a lot. And you guys know that I'm a big fan of all your major food groups of pickups. I love a PAF as much as the next man, maybe even more. I love a great flat pole telly bridge pickup. I love a great old P90. I love, a 1960 overwound Strat pickup. I love Music Master pickups, Duosonics. I love Jazz Master pickups. I love the little mini humbuckers that Guild used in the 63, 64, 65 range. I love the early Gibson mini humbuckers like you find on an Epiphone Crestwood. But I think the Gretsch Filtertron is the most awesome pickup ever made. Here's why I say that. The Gretsch Filtertron is the only pickup ever made, I'm going on record here, that you could plug into any amp, whether it be big amp, small amp, clean amp, dirty amp, and it's going to sound awesome. They are the friendliest, most forgiving tone machines of all time. Okay, here's why I say that. Because a Gretsch Filtertron is a hum-canceling, humbucking pickup, but it sounds so single-coily. No humbucker has ever sounded as single-coily as a Filtertron. You guys got to get with me on this. It's magic. How did they make a pickup that's a double coil that sounds that single-coily? And as I just said, it's great for distortion. It's great for clean. It's like, they're amazing. They're amazing pickups. I love old DeArmond Dynasonics, but a Gretsch Filtertron, the early ones, PAFs, 61, 62, 63, those are great, man. You're never going to beat those. That's it. That's it right there. All right, friends. I think that's enough yakking for today. Have a great day. I'll see you at the track.